the button. And we're officially started.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
To a very long overdue podcast.
Again. Overdue.
Overdue and understaffed. There's only 4 of us here.
No, it's usually 4. It's just we
I
had
guess.
4 people planned, and one of them got replaced with Jacob.
Oh, okay.
So, the one recording and playing Orange Juice here is Days, or Cody.
The random, changing his name forever, is Shinsei.
Vincent.
Russian. Hey, I'm the Fat Saxon, but everyone just calls me Vinny, so I don't see the point of being called Saxon. But I still call myself that anyway, Saxon anyway, for some weird reason.
It's all right.
And then there's one
Sometimes
person
our
left if you'll talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm here too.
That's Cameron, our
Oh,
art
yeah.
slave.
That is worth it.
Before I actually start getting into a game here for background, I'm going to close it out and get the Discord overlay working. Otherwise, first things first, Cameron,
Yeah.
how's that channel banner doing?
Yeah, that.
That thing? Why don't you say what you've been working on?
Wait, what was that? Can you hear me?
No, I'm just saying just what you're working on right now.
Right now, I'm
Alright,
just
now
working
you-
on the animation.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
the thing that replaced the banner art.
Well, in your mind, but describe what you're
Well, it
doing.
replaced it in the
Talk
sense that
about
I'm
it.
not working on the banner art.
Anyways, so we don't have banner art
Yes,
until Cameron
it's
gets
finished.
his ass in gear and does it. Otherwise, he's working on something else.
Okay, but Cody, which is better, banner art or an actual animation that's in 2D? Entire.
Also, like we need banner art. I might
True,
just
but we also
find-
need an animation.
We don't need the animation.
You see, there's where we disagree. I think we need the animation.
Like it's good.
It depends on what specifically is being made for banner art. So
It-
if
it's
it's not
Cameron.
something that needs to be animated,
The
then I
banner art
recommend
can't be
against it.
animated.
Okay.
Anyways, upper left-hand corner, you'll see whoever's talking. They'll be like lit up. Me at the top. Underneath is Pillowhead, which is Cameron.
So,
Why did you name yourself Pillowhead again? All right, the voices are still on.
okay, the reason for that was I think I changed that while we were talking last night.
Well, you did.
And when I looked in when I looked in the mirror, my head was like super messy, like from my head. So I decided to change that to Pillowhead. It's only for that reason.
What should I call the video? I'm thinking the title Dirty Hands.
Character.
.mp4.
Vinny, you do you. You know,
Oh,
whatever you sauce up usually works out pretty.
So Cody,
nicely.
what were those topics you had?
okay.
Well, we're still talking here.
I have like my old title from one of my Italian streams, and it's literally the whole stream was called Mamma Mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, I liked that one.
So, since our last podcast, there's been stuff that's been announced.
Mainly school.
Well, I mean, we're in college, or at least I am. And Cameron is.
I'm just lazy.
That's true.
Vinny's just lazy, and Jacob's doing something else. Uh,
Yes.
Well, Jacob's being Jake, so
But in the world
I'm-
of video games, stuff has been announced. Now, how do you guys think of Nintendo Labo that got announced?
That's a thing.
Meh.
I honestly have no idea.
Thingamajig?
I haven't been
Yeah.
paying attention to anything that's been
Alright.
being released.
Yeah.
recently.
So
Kind of been locked myself out of the.
this is why I wanted John, because John and I could talk about this for a while.
I mean,
So
I
did-
have the Switch too. So
Well, yeah, you have the Switch, but do you know much about Labo, or am I gonna have to describe everything?
Just that I don't really care about it.
10
All
out
right,
of
so
10.
Nintendo Labo is basically like what you would get if you took the Nintendo Switch and paid $80 for cardboard to make your Switch into like toys that you can play games with. So basically, you would
Kinda
put your
like Skylanders.
Joy-Cons into like this cardboard contraption, and on your Switch
Ooh.
screen would be like you would control your Switch with like the little cardboard thing that you made.
Huh.
So it's just kind of one of those things where, like, it's a cool concept. Don't get me wrong, but it's like $70 for one pack and $80 for a different pack for these games.
So
Can
wait,
you feel the
They're
overwhelming enthusiasm?
$78 separately.
You get like the games, and then I don't know like too much about what you get for those packages. Like you get a couple of games per package, and I think you get like the cardboard or like the designs for the cardboard or something.
Right.
But yeah, there's like a fishing game. There's like a mech that you can build out of cardboard that you like you punch, and the like inside the little cardboard that you have on your fist is the controller, so it follows your motions. That kind of
Damn.
stuff.
We're getting closer. Getting closer.
But cool concept, all things considered. But like
Yep. It's just gonna
Man.
lead to the world of like, I don't know. It opens doors, I guess, to like I can't
Yeah.
say VR, but similar to.
well, yeah, it's more
How about-
AR than anything.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say I couldn't remember the term for the life of me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like it's what Nintendo does best is being really out of the box for practically no reason.
Pun intended? Question mark.
That wasn't meant to be a pun. I landed on a drop panel. All right. So for anyone who's actually watching this, I could have it on this speed, but I figured that I'm the only person who knows what's happening at this speed, so I'm not going to play at that speed.
Sorry.
So these are going to be fairly long games, I think. This is also the fastest, like, multiplayer goes, the speed. Like, this is not the slowest. The slowest is painstakingly slow. Anyways, so other announcements. Four of us, not the four of us in here, but Vinny, me, and John and Willis bought Rainbow Six Siege. So that'll be fun.
What do you want the video to be called? I'm thinking Simulation of Hands, Filthy Hands.mp4.
We went over this.
I know. I can't decide though.
Decide off podcast.
I mean, I don't care.
I mean, it's a
it's
topic.
just
I mean,
Like,
Well,
the-
right,
at the
I
time
get
of
it.
recording, this is going to be uploaded later tonight. But at the time
Yeah,
of
I know.
recording, we're uploading the hand
I'm up
simulator
with
video that's going to be comedy gold.
I think it's probably my best project.
Let's call it Filthy Frank. 10 out of 10.
Call it Filthy Frank.
Rest.
Well,
in,
Filthy
by the
Frank's
way,
in-
on that, rest in pepperonis, Filthy Frank. Will be dearly
Oh, wait, what
missed.
happened to him?
Oh, you didn't hear? Georgie, the guy playing Filthy Frank, said he's giving up comedy to pursue his music career,
Neat.
which is respectable, I guess, but makes me sad.
But yeah, I haven't been streaming much leclately.
Neither have
I'll
I.
think about
And I'm
title.
actually going to apologize for that. It's just I've been meaning to get around to playing Final Fantasy X more. It's just I hadn't felt like playing it, so I'm not going to stream something I'm not going to enjoy.
Yeah, it's like for me, it was over winter break. I didn't want to like stream or anything because home Wi-Fi sucks. Like my first Rabby Reeby streams were at home, but I also had to be kind of quiet. Let's see. We'll do that. Otherwise, my computer's kind of been freaking out.
Rip.
So, like, I downloaded a driver update that it had on the support assist, Dell support assist or whatever, and it was the thermal framework driver or chipset or something along those lines. And it was just like, I downloaded it and I'm like, oh, this should be fine. And it felt like my computer ever since I've gotten it, it's a laptop, so it runs hot because it has super good parts in it and not a lot of ways for heat to go out because the vents aren't great. Neither is the thermal paste, I've learned after researching. But it was like as soon as I downloaded that update, I couldn't play anything that had 3D models.
Right.
My computer would just overheat and shut down.
Rip.
Overheat and shut down. Like Overwatch, I could play maybe a match, and it would shut down. I tried launching up Hand of Fate, shut down before I even got into a campaign. And I was just like, what? I ended up having to go into Dell's website and find a previous version, download that, and install it.
Right.
Because
So
at least my computer
Okay.
runs.
yeah.
That's what I want it to do.
I was talking to somebody the other day over Discord, and I've been talking to this person for a while, and then I don't know where they DM me and go, "You remind me of the main character, or the male protagonist from DDLC, WW Literature Club," and I have no idea what the character's like, so I didn't know how to take it, whether it was a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, I technically haven't played it, even though I know what happens, but I just
Right.
haven't
I mean,
played
I've
it.
seen like the first 40 minutes of gameplay seems like a pretty plain protagonist.
Yeah.
Yikes. But I have to play it now, I guess. Just like John wanted me to play it, so I was going to play it regardless. But now that the person told me that, I want to play it even more. So I'll probably, if I remember to save clips of it while I'm playing on my laptop, I will.
Yeah, needless to say, if anyone's paying attention to the game, I'm fucked. Somebody already has 418 stars.
Yikes.
I have 126.
Oof.
But yeah, it's like I need to get back into streaming. Ravi Revi, I haven't streamed in so long, and I have 2 more bosses left to do perfects on. Other than that, after that, I need fucking
It's pretty quiet up there.
probably New Game Plus. Try speedrunning. Eventually, have to try that, but
If I still had Tales of Hysteria, I would go for a world record speedrun again, but I ended up selling it because after falling short by 3 seconds, I decided never to play that game again.
so to say,
Wait, actually,
I have it downloaded on PSN. Well, not
I
downloaded. I have it on the store.
might have it on my PSN store. I'll just have to switch accounts
I still
later.
have it on Steam.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
played
and
it.
you still haven't played it.
No, I've played it.
How much? You haven't completed it. Sorry.
No, I did watch playthrough of it because I got really bored.
I mean, yeah, that I'll be honest. Tales of Hysteria as a whole is pretty boring, but it's relatively fun at the same time. I don't know.
Popo's gonna
Well, like-
win.
Jacob, the story itself was kind of like, it was pretty decent, like the first time I watched the playthrough of it. Then I watched Berseria, which is the prequel to it. And after watching that, I was like, oh, okay, Hysteria is like the worst game ever in comparison.
I don't know. I got
Have you seen Berseria? Like the gameplay of it?
I mean, I'm playing Tales of Berseria at the moment. Well, not right now.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I got cheesed. Oof. And I was going through a dungeon, and there's like dire bosses. I don't remember if there were dire bosses in Tales of Hysteria, but there's dire
Another one?
bosses in this one. So I just got out of a fight. The health regen's over, so it's fine. But I got into that fight. There was 2 minions that spawned with the boss, like the dire boss. You couldn't kill them, and the dire boss hit everybody in my party the whole time. And it
Nice,
was
Jacob.
like, yeah, it was like, and you have to run into the escape area for a solid 5 seconds to be able to escape the fight. And if you like try to follow the edge while running towards it, it doesn't count. You have to run straight. Struggle was real. Like I was about to go fight the final boss in that area. It sucked.
Oh, Cody. The Yuri shit pictures that I showed you like a few weeks ago or something, that's from Berseria.
The what?
And it is amazing. No, like the... What was it about?
I don't recall.
There's like a lot of screenshots I sent you of like a conversation about mending clothing or something like that.
I frankly don't remember. We talk so much that I forget what we've talked about sometimes.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe it.
I can't play as QB
Anyways,
Dangerous.
that's right. So it's like... It's a great Yuri ship in there. I'll
What?
point that out.
Someone pick. Actually, someone say now.
Now,
Now?
All right, you know what? I keep getting characters I'll never play as. Like,
Now.
legitimately. Why did I do that again? Otherwise, what have you been up to, Jacob?
honestly, just finishing school and mostly playing some games at the moment. I've gotten a master's on Paladins, and then I kind of just stopped playing Paladins, and then I've picked up Smite again. So that's about it, being honest. I guess. Kind of off topic of what you asked me, but for our family Christmas, I got that meme card game. Whatever, the next time we're all together.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to
Okay.
be getting the Danmaku expansion. I don't know exactly when it's getting sent, but I pre-ordered
Oh.
it, so whenever it comes out, I'll get it in the mail. Technically, I won't get it in the mail; it'll be sent to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, considering we never know exactly when we're doing
all be
these, it
together.
just kind of comes up.
Yeah. Remember when we were doing this last week and then something happened, we all just forgot about it?
It wasn't that. It was like, I don't remember exactly. I know, like, was it last week that John and Willie went home? So then, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now they're not even here anyways, so whatever. But, Anime Detour in April. That's in
Yeah,
April.
that's
I'm
gonna be
excited.
exciting. Honestly, we should see if we can rent a DC camera or have one of us who has like a big
I don't have a.
SD card with a good camera on their phone.
I have a great camera on my phone.
How's your battery?
I have a bunch of
phone?
space. Still, I don't know how much taking a ton of video at Detour will take up.
I mean, you don't have to do it like all the time.
Well,
Just like
yeah.
let's say we're gonna go do something at Detour, like let's say we're going to a certain panel, like
Yeah.
reactions to blah, blah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like post panel, I guess.
Yeah, I got the Google Pixel 2, and it has a pretty good camera.
I wouldn't be able to do it because my camera's trash.
But yeah,
Is anybody cosplaying to Detour this year?
no,
Not really.
No.
no plans.
Too lazy.
It's
I
not
thought
that I'm
about
too
it.
lazy. I don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
reason too.
Plus, I
Especially
can't
because I'm
fit it.
not working at the moment.
Same. College expenses. Yeah.
What I want to do is gonna. I mean, it won't be really expensive, but it might be, depending. So I was talking to Cameron about it earlier too. So
Yes, you were.
I would.
Why didn't I give away one of my cards? Should be level 2. She should have been able to take it. That's weird.
Do you think she really wanted to take that though?
I mean, it forcibly gives people my cards. It's the person I'm playing as.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to cheese out stars by avoiding everyone and giving people presents. Every time I give somebody a present, I get the card level times
Star.
5 stars.
Nice.
Anyways,
What mobile games have y'all been addicted to these days?
Eight
None.
Grand Order.
None really.
Still? You've been playing
Yep.
since last year, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I started playing that. No, yeah, last year.
Well, yeah. And last year would be 2017.
Yeah.
You were definitely playing it over the summer.
Oh, Jacob, there's a gacha game based on the Tales franchise, which I
Oh,
got into recently, and I just got a notification the other day that it's closing down.
yikes.
Yeah,
Just
so
like
it's
how-
like a join automatically. It's like, hey, no longer going to be available.
Kind of like how Gravity Rush 2's servers they were supposed to be shut down, but then they got an extension. So they're going to be open
Nice.
until like July now instead of December.
Nice.
I'm mostly done with the game and I don't need anything online, so
Wait,
don't
why are they
care.
closing the service anyways?
I don't know why.
Okay, Cody,
They just have. Anyways, what
there's a new Ruby Chibi tomorrow.
36%
Why did-
uploaded.
is it another season that they're starting already, or is it just a special?
Oh yeah, it's the first episode.
Yeah, I haven't watched like Ruby Chibi since season 1.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't get around to it really.
Well, on the bright side, you can watch all of them with the YouTube subtitles that make it so much better.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
YouTube subtitles. So, Cameron, you're the only person who's gonna have any opinion on this.
Okay.
Have you seen the recent episodes of the Slow-Mo Guys? With the that's
I know
funded
what
by
you're talking
YouTube.
about, but no, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, they're great. They're definitely like
Didn't one of them have,
somewhat.
like, villains?
They're definitely somewhat scripted. Like
Yeah,
you-
it's
you-
an actual series. That's
it's an actual
expected.
series. So, but the first episode had Dylan Sprouse, and that was just something I didn't expect. I just
Dude, I haven't
Well,
seen
what's
him
that
in anything
generator?
since like Sweet Life on Deck.
that's literally what I put in chat earlier. I was just like, I haven't heard of him since like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, but yeah, he
Wait,
was.
did you watch Sweet Life on Deck? It was like the high school version. with
Yeah,
around, like, a cruise ship.
I saw some of it.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Apparently, he was on Friends.
Was he?
He said that he was
Oh
on
yeah, he was.
Friends.
No, that was the other one, wasn't it? That was Cole Sprouse.
No,
I think he was the son of like one of the characters.
That was Dylan. Because that's literally what he said.
Huh.
He was on Friends. And it was just kind of something that I had heard and I was like, what? Because I had
Sure.
frankly
Yeah, I think he
haven't
was
seen
Ross the kid.
I haven't seen
Like,
Friends
they-
really, but
It was okay. It's a pretty generic sitcom.
well yeah.
Oh,
That's basically all
Yeah.
sitcoms.
So it's basically Konosuba.
Not getting another season.
Nope.
Why can't I give Popo one of my cards? Where's my hyper's not doing its job?
rip. What's that game
Uh,
called where you attack each other with cards and die something? What's that game called? Where you attack each other with cards? Dakaruma or something?
Oh, you're talking about Cody's Danmaku game?
Yeah, Danma. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
missed that.
I'm supposed to be getting the expansion. I said this
I
earlier,
missed one.
but
Oh,
sometime
okay.
early this year. So we should have by the summer
Yeah,
because I really want to play with that
Yeah.
expansion. because it kind of breaks up like normal play styles. Like John's play style is probably going to become even worse because there's certain cards that make it so you can't cancel people's hypers
Yeah.
or spell cards, not hypers. I'm like so many game terms just stuck in my head. It doesn't help I'm playing Orange Juice where it's hyper. Finally landed on my base again. But, Jesus, what the fuck? Alright, so there's a card called Mixed Phenomenon in Orange Juice, and it just kind of makes every panel random except for home panels, and literally half the map is move panels. So you just
I
roll
don't
the
know how
dice
I feel
again.
about that.
He rolled a 9 for attack. I legitimately can't avoid that. God damn it. Anyways.
Cody, how's Violet Evergarden so far?
You need to sit down and fucking watch it. You also need
I
to
know
watch
I
your
probably
camp.
should watch it.
Yeah, Vinny needs to watch. Everyone needs to watch that show.
I've been meaning to watch Death March. And because I heard it was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And it's just I just haven't been able to play, or like the video has not played. Every time I went to go to watch it, just didn't play.
Yeah, I'm only watching Yuru Camp and Violet Evergarden. Yuru Cameron, just
Yes.
I'm begging you. Take a break from animating and catch up on Yuru Camp.
And work on the banner. What?
So,
Also do
Cody,
that.
what I just heard was don't watch Hero Camp until you finish animating.
No, that is
God.
not what I said at all.
Are you sure? Because that's what I heard.
Well, what you hear is not what I say.
So at the moment, I'm
Cody.
1v1ing Eve, right? And he's playing Rama and I'm playing on her. Literally, if I had mana, when he came down from that ult, he was dead. I'm so triggered right now, dude.
Sad.
He didn't
day.
even use his shell, and he got my shell. Feels bad. Oh well. At this
But,
point, I don't care. I'm stacking before him, so it's fine.
Cody, are you whether there is a Godzilla anime?
I heard about it.
Yes. I've seen it around. I haven't watched it yet. Is it any good? Oh, never
I
mind.
have
He
no
started
clue.
stacking.
I haven't watched anything recently.
Yeah, I've been
I
trying to
watched
get
the
him to
first
watch
episode
stuff.
of Violet Evergarden.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything past that.
Nope.
I'm triggered.
Hey, Cody, remember Ruby Volume 3?
Hey, I at least watched the first half of the season before I dropped off and didn't watch it until the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing, man.
You haven't seen up to the first half of the season. You've only seen the first
There hasn't
episode.
been the first half.
Can you guys hear me fine, by the way?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna win this. There's no way. Unless the CPUs roll terrible, which never happens. Not on this difficulty.
Yeah.
It's like
I
any
like the trailers of. Oh, go on.
any game that has like any kind of luck involved or dice involved. When you put it on the hardest difficulty, the computers always roll what they need. Like either just to completely obliterate you in one shot, or like to land on a panel that they need. It like hold on. For people who are watching, I've tortured myself. I've gotten all of this on the hardest difficulty, all of this on the hardest difficulty, all of this on the hardest difficulty, which this is probably the hardest fucking thing ever to Momo Hell. I'll actually play that and show you why. All of this one on extreme, and all of this one on extreme, which is 10 levels. I'm missing 3 campaigns on extreme, and it makes me upset because it takes me a couple of hours per try, per campaign. It'll take me like 2 hours to do one level. even going in the super fast, just because you have to get extremely lucky. Mysterious Space Odyssey. What are we playing? Mario Odyssey?
What?
I'm sorry. There's a level called Mysterious Space Odyssey. And it's just like, wait, what? Anyways, yeah, right here, 3 Tomomos. Let me show you the Tomomo stats. +2 attack and +1 evade with 6 health. You just get obliterated if you go against them.
I literally can't fight into Eve because he's playing Roma,
You're playing what?
and I don't play
Honor?
Hunters. Yeah, I literally don't play Hunters ever.
I play Jingwei whenever I play, which is almost never now.
Yeah, because you got
Anyways,
your laptop.
yeah, and I can actually play games on my laptop.
Yeah.
Let's. You know what? Let's play Creo. But yeah, otherwise, what projects are you working on, Vinny, other than, Hand Sim that's being uploaded?
Oh, okay. Currently, there is a massive.
Hit me?
You know what YouTube poops are? You know what YouTube
Yes.
poops are? I am working on a massive near YouTube poop. Like
Jeez.
it's gonna be. It's just gonna be amazing. Let me tell you. I mean,
That just
there's
sounds
so much
extremely
memeable
dumb.
material. It is. It's gonna be really fucking dumb.
That's also why I'm excited for that Hand Sim video, because that's just gonna
Oh.
be extremely dumb.
All right. How about right when I upload it, watch it and comment on?
I'm not gonna watch it
This-
during the podcast. You've only been going for 32 minutes.
I know.
So what classes are you even taking this semester, Cameron? I don't even know.
Let's see, like 3 different communication classes and 2 racial diversity classes.
Why are you taking 3 communication classes exactly?
Because I need them to meet goals, otherwise I can't graduate. Because that's how St. Cloud is set up.
I mean, there's like I have to make U.S. diversity courses and stuff, but I don't have to take communication classes.
Well, I have to. So that's the thing.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I'm taking like hard classes. There's like
Zoinks.
I'm taking calculus 3, classical physics, and then econ 101, computer science 227, which is we're learning Java, and since that's my major, I don't think it's that hard.
Econ doesn't sound very difficult, out of all the classes you listed at least.
It's
Serbia
it's like
crowns King Alexander the
it
Second.
in and of itself isn't difficult. It is the way that it's taught that's a little, because it's not like, oh, here's like notes and here's stuff to write down. No, he just talks for an hour. He literally
Yeah, you
just
haven't had great luck with
talks.
your professors, have you?
I haven't. Like, all of my professors suck except for my math teachers. All of my math teachers have been fantastic. The only
That seems
thing
so backward.
The only thing that I absolutely love about one of my so last semester I had a computer science lab, or not a software engineering lab. And like labs are 2-hour classes basically, just that usually meet once a week or every other week. And like if you have like physics or chemistry, you would have to write a lab report, which I have a physics
Uh-huh.
lab, so I have to write a lab report anyways. But like I had to write one for software engineering. And it's just like, what is there to report on in creating code? It bothered me so much that you had to write a lab report where basically all you did was bullshit for a couple of sentences per little section that they had and copy paste your code. That is all you needed to do. It was just a waste of time. That's all it was. I'm so happy at my computer science lab, literally they have you download a program and it just looks through your code, and then if your code is correct, it's just like, yeah, sure, your code is correct. We'll put it in this zip file, and you can turn in the zip file, and that's all you need to turn in. That's it. Nothing else. It's just like, I don't have to write anything. Once I'm done with the lab, I'm done. I don't need to do anything else. So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, that is way more convenient compared to
Indeed.
writing bullshit for page and a half.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I hate playing against computers on this map. The map's so small, so they can just ambush you anywhere you are.
But Cody, how long are you going to college for? Depending.
Most likely 4 years, unless I do like an internship or a co-op, which might extend it. A minimum of 4 years. Technically, I'm a sophomore, but like, I may be classified as a sophomore, but I still got to be here for 4 years.
All right.
Yeah, this semester's gonna be kind of rough. I'm
Well-
gonna try to upload stuff, but and stream and stuff. But I'm sure, like, in the coming days, so there's probably gonna be a Rainbow Six stream. I assume. John said he was gonna buy it.
Did he? John's probably gonna be the one to stream it if anybody.
Well, yeah.
So I don't know. Like, he's had the best like internet, like for FPS games from what I've seen.
I
At least
mean,
at his dorm.
mine's. It's just NDSU's Ethernet's better than mine, because like my dorm basically like everyone shares the same like connection. So basically, in my room, we have 4 Ethernet cables, and all of the like
Yikes.
high-speed Ethernet is shared between 4 different devices. And like usually my
Yikes.
roommate now is in here playing on his Xbox, so that I don't get all of it. So like
Mhm.
I can't hog all the Ethernet
Right.
to have a good quality stream.
I mean, at least you can have one of those. You know,
well, yeah.
I'm not allowed one.
It's like when I'm at home, I have to play over the Wi-Fi. My upload
Yeah, that's
isn't. My upload's better here than it is at home, but
I'm forced to do that myself. It's fun and interactive, to say the least.
yeah, I'm really tempted to, like, once I go home for the summer, I'll have 2, like, I want to say 10 or 20 foot Ethernet cords. So I'm tempted just to, like, string together them just to hopefully get to my room so I can try and have Ethernet in my room.
I just phantom hitted him. Feels bad.
I doubt it'll reach that far, but
Yeah. I just recently bought a new router for my family, and it's boosted my internet. Now, instead of 1 megabyte a second download, I get 7, which 7's still not that much, but hey, that's like 7.
You say down or up, Vinny?
Oh, download.
Mm.
I was about to say mine.
Ain't that fast.
It's like, depending on what I'm downloading, my download either sucks or is great at college. Like, me trying to download Fortnite, I was getting 100 kilobytes a second. And that was without me doing anything on my computer. But when I was downloading Rainbow Six Siege, that it was like at least better than that. I don't remember exactly what it was last night because I basically started the download and crawled in bed. When I was in class downloading it, it was going at like 25 megabytes a second, downloaded in like an hour. It's a 70 gigabyte game, by the way. Would not say that is a bad download speed. Can I stop rolling ones? That'd be nice. Orange juice, man. All right. What else can we talk about here? As everyone is silent.
Right.
It's like
I'm playing.
Jacob's playing with Eve, Cameron's animating. I don't know what you're doing, Vinny.
Hoi 4, Kaiser right.
I'm just recording, just mindlessly playing Orange Juice. Like I don't have any strategy either right now because I'm basically just trying to rack my brain thinking of things to talk about. It's like one thing with that is the reason why I like doing Let's Plays. It's because I can just kind of start
Yeah.
rambling and just go on
Yeah,
for
yeah.
about basically nothing.
I capped DC.
I have no
I'm
idea
playing.
what you're talking about.
Right
there.
now, okay, right now what's going on is in this alternate future, the Germans win the First World War, and it's 1937, and the America is now in a three-way civil war
What's
Fun.
the
between
third?
communists. What?
I was gonna say, what's the third part of the Civil War?
No, it's a three-way civil war.
Well,
There's
yeah,
like three
but
sides.
what are the three sides?
You got the Communist Combined Syndicates of America, the regular American government, or the Federalists, and then you got the Nationalists, the American Union State, which I'm playing as.
Okay then.
What?
I'm just kind of
Triggered
trying to
that
wrap
blue
my
sun
head
guy.
around this. If he
All
rolls,
because Germany wins the First World War and dominates the economy now.
I'm gonna call this right now. Before I press cancel, he's gonna roll a 9. He rolled a 6. All right, that's better. I still died.
Close enough.
I still died.
You still died.
I only had 4 health, and I rolled a 2. I can't kill him either.
Ripperoni and pepperonis.
He's gonna win if he rolls a 6. He rolled a
Sucks.
3. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning. I killed a chicken and got enough stars to win. I'm like, yep, nope, this is gonna turn south immediately. Because basically, the way to win an extreme is literally to get the amount you need to win and immediately land on your base. Do not hold that amount of stars for that long. Trying to think. Yeah, I have a bunch of games I could let's plays in. Like, some would be rather short, like The Disappearing of Gensokyo, which I don't
Just
know.
encircle 3 common militia units.
I heard it was about like. Ooh, I just messed up. I meant to press stars, not wins. Well, I'm gonna lose like next turn anyways, so I don't care. That I heard is like 10 to 15 hours. Which would be, it's a like a ARPG. Which would be kind of fun. I'd probably be terrible at it. Otherwise, there's the Momodora games. I got Reverie Under the Moonlight.
Oh, I
And
backed up to like half a second too late.
It's like I love
That's upsetting.
Metroidvanias. I never really have the chance to play them, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I finally like
I should've
have
sent
a
to the
bunch
Wii.
of them, and now I can like sit around and play them. Like Hollow Knight, which I've done one ending for Hollow Knight, but I haven't like wrapped it up yet. I'm gonna be super salty if I get enough stars to win, land on a base with that amount of stars, and I accidentally clicked on win, so I can't actually win, even if I get 200 stars. I'm gonna be super salty. If he doesn't land on a base and he dies, I'd laugh. Anyways, what other games do I got? Well, installed. Hand of Fate. I have both Hand of Fate and Hand of Fate 2. And the
What is
origi-
Hand of Fate exactly?
All right, so the way I like to describe it is think D&D, except like the
Uh-huh.
campaigns are already like set,
Uh-huh.
but you're just playing D&D with a computer basically. And there's proficiency games, and so there's like items you can buy and equip, and each campaign in the game has like a different goal you need to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like some that are like protect this person
Mm-hmm.
before you get to like the end of the campaign, or there's other ones that are just like, there's one where I needed to build up a base to have enough defenses to survive raider attacks, and once I got them like
Right.
enough to defend themselves, we needed to go to the main like a Viking camp and destroy it, kind of thing. Like each one has its own little
really?
campaign that all are interconnected, that are connected to basically you're playing through your basically what this campaign is your character's journey through life, and basically you're just finding out about your character as you play through the campaigns until you get to the end where you figure out like the finale, and then he ends up playing this game with this mysterious stranger who's the dealer. So he's really called. But I don't know. I like them. I think they're interesting.
Oh, Eve's triggered after that one. That's funny.
Could play it. I have a lot of luck with Alta, so let's try her this time.
So I'm gonna try and find out if I can stream without a capture card my Utawara Mono games. I only have Mask of Deception and Mask of Truth though, so if I decide to stream either of them, I don't think the story will seem too bad. But
Yeah.
like continuing from the second game would kind of suck because I believe the first game is only on the PS Vita.
Yeah, I want a capture card just so like when I start trying to play like ranked, I think it would be ranked for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. I want to be able to record that, but you need a capture card in order to record stuff on Switch,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want
Okay.
to spend the money. Always the barrier to entry right there.
Sometimes you just gotta commit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just you need
Like
the
you don't have to get
funds.
anything too expensive.
Well,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You just need something good enough to get
Right.
to record it, basically. Yeah. Like,
Like for me, I wouldn't ever be able to go above 720 HD.
Yeah.
if I would have to play it in
I always go
DOS, so
1080.
I'm pretty sure.
I always go 1080. That's a rule.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that most isn't it docked
Well, you
Switch
aim for
games are in
1080,
1080.
But
It's like
I don't know
can
if John does.
I can record in 4.8 or 4K. Like I have some of my Overwatch highlights in 4K because I just can. So I do. 'Cause I have a 4K screen.
Right.
But yeah, most
Mine's just a
games only go
problem
to
with being able to
1080.
do it.
Yeah,
This kid
the
wanted Poly mirror match triggered.
4K video takes up a lot of space, I've realized. I only
Yes.
have like 7 highlights saved, and only like 4 of them are 4K, but it's
Uh-huh.
already like over a gigabyte.
That's when you upload them and delete them.
Well,
That's what
yeah,
I do.
it's just
Yeah.
it's one of those things where I don't think they're good enough to be uploaded. I just liked them, so I saved them.
Mm,
Like there's
That's
one
fair,
that
I
I got as Mercy, that it was during deathmatch, all right,
uh-huh.
and it was the night that I decided to play Mercy in deathmatch for 4 hours straight to get a win as Mercy in deathmatch, and I eventually got it, but I played one round against a Widow,
Right.
Widowmaker, and I was fighting her at some point, and I was about to kill her, and
right.
they jumped off the map, and they were just like, "Yeah, no, I'm not all. I won't die to a Mercy." Yeah, I think it's the exact text they put in there, and I didn't really see them the rest of the game, but the next game, they were still in the lobby, so I was still playing with them, and next thing I know, like, I killed them, and I just put LOL, and they're just like, "All right, you're not gonna do this again." Proceed to find them again and kill them.
Nice.
It gets better.
Nice.
So,
Hey, Cuba wants to give me 7 artillery pieces a month. I'll take it.
so I just kind of started laughing because that's kind of what you do when somebody's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna die to you," and then they just repeatedly die to you. But
yeah,
then
yeah, assert dominance, man.
I was just kind of walking around the map, and I saw Farah. And as Mercy in deathmatch, like I can not all of the time, but some of the time take out a Farah that's in the sky. And she was already low. I didn't know at the time how low she was, but I just kind of started firing. And I was like, if I get the kill, I get the kill. If somebody walks up, and I kill them. Yeah, I'm dead. But yeah, I was on a balcony, and I saw this Farah. It was on the Chateau map, and it was
Right.
on like. There's a little balcony that you can go inside and drop down to go towards that like bottom area.
Right.
And then there's also like the wooden like outside on like this little like there's like a wooden like what are those things in gardens that like the little like cross
Oh,
with
fence?
the squares? Not a fence.
I don't know.
You-
They use it to prop up tomatoes. I don't know what that's called.
I have no idea. Whatever.
No, you
Anyways.
hit me.
The Pharaoh was right above it. So I was firing. And the next thing I know, I got a double kill. And I was
Nice.
so confused as to what had happened until I saw the
Right.
Widowmaker's body just start flying off. Basically, she'd
Nice.
used her grappling so she could go up onto the ledge and start SMGing the Pharaoh. But I got a headshot on her as she was grappling up, so she just went flying. And I was just like, that's great. Saving that. And then I just kind of laughed in chat, and they're just like, "I think this is fate." And then they changed to a McCree. Then I killed. We basically traded blows. Sometimes I
Nice.
killed them; they killed me. Sometimes, but deathmatches support in Overwatch is real fun. Like it's real dumb. Don't get me wrong, but it's also kind of fun.
I feel.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember this one time I was so close to winning. Like I was really, really close to winning a death match, and then immediately, I was 19. I was 19 kills as Farah, and I get immediately cooked out of it by a Junkrat who just joined mid game.
Nice. The fact that you couldn't get another kill, Vinny. Sigh.
Well, I know I was trying to get another kill, but mine magically started sucking then, for some reason. I don't know what it is.
yeah, I was
I
also
just taken New York City from the commies.
Yeah, I would not have been like. I ended up like at some point somebody like noticed I was playing Mercy, and they were just like, you know what? Next game, let's all play Mercy. So we had 7 Mercies in the lobby and a Roadhog. And if I had
Nice.
won, I wouldn't have counted that as my win as Mercy. But I
Right.
got 19 kills, and somebody had gotten their 20th kill right when I was about to kill someone.
Yikes.
And I was just
rip
kind of
credit.
triggered. I was just like, really?
I
Really?
feel.
And Kai's about to win. Fuck. But yeah, I ended up winning the game after that as Mercy. And there's this guy who is a Lucio in our lobby, and he was like, "Go Mercy." And I was just like, "Oh, thanks." I've been playing this for 4 hours now.
Right, right.
And when you play the same character for 4 hours, you get kind of like
Salty.
not. I wouldn't say salty. You just kind of get tired.
Yeah,
Like I
you get,
cannot
like,
play.
Cody,
this.
I played Nox in my ranked Joust
All right.
games every day.
I feel like
All day.
all right. Let me rephrase that. Playing the same support for 4 hours straight just kind
I
of
guess
gets on
that's
my
fair.
nerves.
But I mean, I played support Nox more or less. It's just like I wouldn't even go for a combo. It'd either just be like, here, let me silence to get you out of trouble, or like, here, let me rip to get you a kill, like every time.
Yeah.
And that's literally all I did.
I still loved the Jingwei Nox combo.
That was fun.
It's fucking dumb.
We've upgraded it from Jingwei Nox to on her Nox, and then from on her Nox to any hunter with Discordia.
Well, what does Discordia do exactly? That
She has
Takes-
a buff to whoever's doing the most damage on your team gets a buff
Oh.
of damage. Let
Oh,
me see how much
yeah.
it is exactly.
I remember now. I remember seeing that trailer.
It's okay. So it's 5 physical power plus 2 per level, so you get a total of 45 extra physical power.
Jesus.
So like if somebody was playing X Ball and they had full passive and they had
Yeah.
Discordia buff,
They'd be
yikes.
kind of unstoppable.
Yeah, to an extent, like
And
I don't know. Smite's a game of ults, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest. Like it's all ults and setup. So it's
I understand for how much you used to play Smite.
or like the magical power is 10 plus 3 per level, and I'm just sitting here like, holy Hannah.
Yeah.
It's like 70 extra power, I'll take that every game, dude.
Sorry if you can hear my roommate in the background.
That's fine.
In any of my videos or any of my streams. Next year should be a little bit better. I'll be in a apartment most likely, which should, in parentheses, be better. I heard that the Ethernet itself isn't as great, but you also don't have to share it with
Yeah.
other people, so it's kind of like a hit and miss kind of thing.
yeah,
But I would also more or less have my own room, which I think is more than worth it.
I mean, if you could have your own room, dude, that'd be a hell yeah. Excuse me.
Because basically, there's in the apartment complex I'm looking at, it's like on campus apartments basically, and it's like they have 2-person 2-room apartment or 2-person 2-room apartments, which are like there's only like one of them, so they're like it doesn't basically exist. But otherwise, there's 4-person 4-room and 4-person 2-room apartments, and I'm hoping for a 4-person 2-room or a 4-person 4-room. But if I don't get it, I don't get it, kind of thing. I'll also room with someone. Like I don't care as long as I like the person.
I
which
guess
I have a roommate planned for next year, so should be fine.
when I'm done with school, or if I ever have enough money saved up, I want to get a studio condo. I don't want to rent it. I want to own the studio apartment.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
rent.
because if I'm going to be living by myself for the most part, I would imagine it'll just be better to have. Plus, if I own it, I
Yeah.
can sell it or sell it back to the company.
What are we at for time? We're almost at an hour. So,
damn.
should I play another match or should we start wrapping up?
I don't know. The video is 87% complete.
Well, do we have any other good topics to talk about that I can think of? That's not just
I
me
can't
rambling
think of
off.
any. Can't really think of anything.
Let's see. Yeah, look forward to Rainbow Six Siege content. I'm sure that'll start springing
yeah.
up here, probably whenever Willie gets better and John.
I'm
actually
probably gonna
downloads it.
upload the near poop on my own channel because this is a gaming channel, for God's sake, you know. The guy
Trust
has
me,
some
like,
sort of.
this is for any content. Like Cameron's making an animation for Christ's sake, and he's gonna upload it
I
on the
know.
channel. You can upload
I
whatever you
know.
want.
I know.
Like, I was tempted to make an AMV one day, and I was like, I'm not gonna upload that on my own channel.
Yeah.
I literally have a private channel that is like playlists and playlists worth of stuff.
Those for
I think we should be. I think we should like become like Vine Sauce, you know. Have a bunch of smaller channels united by a giant channel.
I would rather just keep uploading to the big
Yeah.
channel.
Or you know.
'Cause I think you have to have like a solid standing for that to work. Like,
For what to work?
Yeah.
like a good like this is you have to make a name for yourself, and then you can kind of split off and be like, all right, this person's doing this channel and this person's doing this channel.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is our big
you definitely have to
channel.
have a following. before you can like split off. I'd say if you're gonna do that, you need at least 10,000 or not 1,000 to 10,000.
Yeah. So oh my god. I just added 2 songs to my best songs playlist today on my own personal YouTube channel, and it has 600 songs now. My Nightcore playlist has 423. My Japanese music is 403.
Rip.
Panda Eyes uploaded a new track today. I was kind of stoked about that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then 3 Days Grace has their new song. Let's see. Opening up some card packs. What is this? Move backwards while this card is held. Cannot normal while holding this card. This card is discarded upon KO or use. There's a YouTube channel that's... I forget the exact name, but they basically make orange juice memes out of like SpongeBob and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and they just make a bunch of memes about orange juice. And one of my favorite ones is just about this character right here. Oh, I'll see if I'll just open a couple more and see if I get one with her in it. What the? +2 attack, enemy loses -2 defense. For every point of damage you would deal, steal 5 stars from your opponent instead. Interesting. Yeah, this is like Tish. TSIH.
I have
And
just captured Chicago, the syndicalist capital.
okay then.
Slash and burn! Burn to the ground, leave no survivors!
But yeah,
Yikes.
it's just like that character's not in the game, but like anyone who knows Orange Juice games knows they exist. Yet the last DLC they put out was just not reskins, but they made like 2 versions of characters that already existed. Like they just made the Yuki and Tomomo renewal pack. Just like, yet you didn't put this other character that's been in a series for so long into the game. Like you made reskins of other characters, kind of thing. Apparently, they're coming out with another voice pack, which will be
Why
interesting.
am I targeted by this? Huh.
Because the voice, like, I didn't buy the voice packs for so long, but I eventually had enough money, so I bought it, and it's great. Because like all the characters just start talking. And especially in like a multiplayer match where everyone's playing a character that talks, and if everyone's like on their game and just like doing their moves, there's continuous noises. It doesn't stop.
What
And
game did you
it's
say it was?
just Orange Juice.
No, not yet, but I'm about to. 'Cause there's
Man, I wish they would have given out more discounts. Like there's like 10% off store items, 20% off store items, 30% off store items, but after you get to level 20 and you get those, it's just like there's no point. Oh my god, so many things I need to collect. I haven't played this game in a while. What is bonus?
The might of agriculture.
Oh, for characters that
got him.
you have. They're also coming out with another character for their new game coming out. And I think it's another version of Saguri, which will be interesting. Or not another. I think that's the first. Because there's the winter outfits for Saguri, but there wasn't anything else, I think. DLC. Yeah, Saguri and Hime Winter. Let me, before we end off here, I know I'm just talking about the game now, but like, just, this is how much I played this game, or still play this game, really. I have like 39 pages worth of cards. You can only get 9 of each type of card. So it's like the card packs, like near the beginning, that are just full pages, are just like, because I got so many duplicates. Like you eventually run out of cards you can get in the card pack. Like there's no reason they should be called like rare or like normal rare. I think they're super rare maybe. I don't remember really. common, or common, uncommon, and rare. And there's no reason really to call them that, because if you eventually open enough card packs, you're just going to start just continuously getting rares until you have 9 of every rare, and then you're just out of that card pack.
Right.
There's no reason. Yeah, I've spent a lot of money on this game. I don't know exactly how much. Because I get stuff on sale for this game whenever I buy stuff for it. Man, I wish I would have played more during the Halloween event or the Christmas event. I was so busy over Christmas. Anyways, time to wrap this thing up, I guess.
Oof.
I'm Daze.
I'm
I'm
Shinsei.
Saxon.
And Cameron's not here, so
Okay,
Nope,
what's that?
still
here?
there.
Cameron. Wait, Cameron left.
No, he's still
Well,
here. He
he's-
just hasn't talked.
Yeah.
Yep.
This has been the quietest podcast ever.
Yeah, because we
Yes.
didn't have John here. We didn't have
We didn't have our
Willie
usual
here.
loudmouths.
yes.
You know, a lot of people call me a loudmouth, but really it's only when Willie and John are around, you know.
It's like
Or Corey.
I can ramble.
Or Corey.
Like, I can ramble
Yeah.
forever. It's just kind of the thing where rambling isn't great for a podcast.
Not really.
Rambling's good for Let's Plays.
I guess our biggest thing
Yeah.
is we never really have set things to talk about.
Like,
ever.
that's not a problem though. It's just we
I mean,
need to
kind of
we
is.
need to just like talk as like friends. But it's
I
just
mean,
like
we do.
that doesn't happen when we're trying to
Corey,
accomplish
you're tearing
this.
this family apart.
I know, and that's the point.
I still think having set ideas, because I promise you, almost every podcast has set ideas for when they start.
And trust me, I did. But then, like, the only person that I could have, like, extended my planned stuff, like, I was going to ask about stuff Cameron's doing, but Cameron hasn't really, he did not
Said
answer my
anything.
questions, and then just kind of went radio silent since then.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just talk about
To
it
be
with like
fair, you
one or
guys
two
start talking about
people.
topics that I have
Yeah.
no.
Well, yeah,
Business in.
but still, you could have, like, tuned in at some point. Anyways.
I don't know, you guys
Uh,
started talking about games I've never played, and I'm like, I have no clue what's going on.
Anyways, this is podcast number, whatever podcast number this is. I have actually
Number
no-
whatever.
number
Title that.
whatever. Season 2, episode 2. There we go.
Oh boy. I could already hear the negative reviews rolling in.
And
The one review by Corey is going to be like, you guys suck.
anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Join our Discord. There's
Shapeless blocks.
there's there's always chaos happening in the Discord. We're usually
Oh, I'm always watching it.
I am
ready
always
to
watching.
go.
Most like the 4 main people who are on the Discord all the time are almost always on there. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time.
Yep. See you.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Goodbye.